Yume? Yume. Just a redraft. Have you ever felt like that before? So we're playing as someone else, I believe. I did. I used to work as a police reporter for a pretty good news agency. Some shit went down that's not worth explaining. And after a bunch of trouble, I quit. After quitting, I became a freelance writer. Probably doesn't sound so bad, but in reality, chasing after celebrity asses, sticking a tape recorder up against front door interphones, pretending to be a relative and getting some registry information. I was doing worthless stuff like that. Then one day I received a work request by mail. Send a mark on Kamui Uehara and check out every single thing, down to the hairs on his ass. That was the job. The guy who the media is now reporting on, like crazy. The one they're calling the worst criminal of the century, not Kamui. What a mistake, right? Asking someone like me to do that job. I believe we're a reporter, freelancer now, right? Freelance reporter. Alright, so I just yawned. But with the payment including an advance being unbelievably good, and the fact that I was seeing triangles in circles due to being so shit-faced drunk at the time, I decided to take the job. I promised to investigate everything about Kamui's past and future, write up a report and submit it. It was a really secretive, sketchy-ass deal. With the amount of money I was getting, I totally knew that it was a really dangerous job. That's how it started. This is my room, my workplace, and also where I sleep to get up in the morning. Right. Oh, what the hell? Why we have a bad portrait? The client who requests the Kamui job, when he wants me to submit my report and keep contact via mail. The reason being, well, I have my suspicions. I wonder if I have any new mail. Sorry about the yawn. Let me check. Alright. Shige? Is that his name? From Shige? To Tokyo Morishima. Alright, I didn't read it. Whoops. Here, you can not only read mails you receive, you can also send mail. Uh oh, from friend. The end of the millennium. That's not this year. Oh, kind of fucked it up, didn't I? I'll pay back that 5,000 yen and clean things up in nice entirely next year. Alright, don't mean to put you out. You're the same Shige as always. Glad to know you're my friend. Wait. Don't send the fucking mail. Damn it. God, diary. Alright, to be honest, be it this year or next year, or even next year, I don't plan on paying you back that money I borrowed. More importantly, I've been thinking that I really need to start rethinking our relationship actually. But anyways, that's what's up. Don't keep sending me mails like that from now on. I don't care how cool and friendly you are, I'm gonna get pissed off. Of course I am. But the truth is, even if I want to pay you back, I just don't have the money. Remember, with this Kamui stuff, if all goes well, I'll be coming into a good amount of money. So just keep patient until then. I mean, only if all goes well, but still. And if it doesn't go well, I can think about that when it happens. Live in the now, you know, whatever the fuck that means. It's where I keep my true feelings and thoughts collected. Alright, normally once you read an important email, you act immediately. Mail, you can always read it again later. Take your time going over it. Yep. Gotcha. My partner's turtle. His name is Red. He keeps silent like an old fossil. He's also delicate like a clock with its minute mechanism. We've been living together for just over 2 years. Right, even though I had no money, I couldn't help myself and bought this Italian furniture. Here, there's all sorts of shit lying around. The only thing I really even use is the phone, but whatever. What else? Oh yeah, the world you see from this window actually looks pretty nice. There's nothing really special to look at or anything. It's parked, but that's about it. Okay, this is my That is to say, the guy called Tokyo Morishima's version of events in the Kamui case and related happenings in this scenario. Basically, just think of it as a sample. The 24 wards has a lot of guys like me living here. I'm just one of the plethora of humans here. By chance, I happened to get involved with Kamui Uehara, but like in a really weird way. How is it weird, you ask? Keep your pants on. For all the time we need, right? First, let me have a quick smoke and then we'll begin. Talking to himself? Or was there someone else in the room? Tokyo's room. Tokyo, shall we say. Alright, alright. Let me read that email that I like straight up missed. Oh, I think I missed it. Today's word. Play is a word with its inhabitants and its own laws and its values. Sorry, Yang. We'll focus today's word. Is today's word what? Descendants, weekly lovers. Amazing world of the carnivorous plants. Alright, that's... Alright. What's this? Topics. Can I go through, like, send? Nope. Only the inbox. So we just missed whatever I missed. That big hunk of checks from Shige. Right, get out of here, right? Can't get out. Anything else to contact with? Telephone? That wasn't the phone, was it? Window. I gotta clean this window more often. Well then. Get to it, Red. I was like, get to it, Red. Red. Kamui, yeah? It's definitely a fucked up job, right? Client is Inohana. Yeah, a request for my asshole old boss Inohana. Of course the job is fucked up. I'm dead paw, so you know. Sorry, but I took the job. Man, this is not a bad place to be in, looks like. Don't know. What to now? Oh. Memo. Skimmed over some info on Kamui online. Recently I've been forgetting to watch TV or read the newspaper, so I don't really know shit about Kamui. It's hard to call myself a free reporter like this. Kamui's very existence has basically been almost totally covered up till recently. Now he's apparently the most badass criminal ever, and he got arrested and escaped from the hospital, and is now a serial killer. Yeah, great. Plus he apparently killed 2 members of the security force, and seriously injured 2 more. Yep, that was me, Jev. Natsumi. Unfortunately, what's his name? Inomada and Sakamoto died. Alright, I'm taking a sip. Alright, so he appeared on March 27th. Let's read through. 2 ended up killed. 2 people went after Kamui, but he put one of them in critical condition and disappeared into the darkness. That's about it. Even the sports paper had him in their headlines. Alright, the HC unit's jurisdiction. How inflammatory and poetic. The identity of the female body found on the March 28th still hasn't been publicized. This case seems to employ the same MO as Kamui's past crimes. Alright, apart from this, he also killed his counselor and escaped from the mental hospital, 4 people in total. Alright? He was mentally incompetent to stand trial for his previous crimes. So are his recent crimes also the product of his fucked up brains? Or does he simply like to kill? People are getting boisterous about it. Talk shows have all been featuring these quacks spouting random bullshit. How shitty the world has become. Wasn't there 5 victims? I don't know which one hasn't been, I think the March 28th was the mole person, I hope. Who knows? Continued. I searched for info till morning, but I found almost nothing. Kamui's first crime, for some reason, none of the deals are available. Black boxed. Somebody used a lot of power to push this down. He was the first person he ever killed. And how did he kill him? Interesting. Also, about Kamui even further back in the day, all a mystery. Alright. What was he like as a kid? Who are his parents? Where's he from? Looks like no trustworthy info ever made it to the media. Plenty of records pertaining to Kamui while he was in hospital, but it's all a bunch of bullshit about how he was a model patient. I think the hostel's a bit sus, right? Who's Central? I don't even know who Central is. Kamui was totally broken down and was basically just an anemic bastard. Found this out from a tabloid last week. If I was going to cover the story, then first I should talk to someone who was gone up against Kamui and survived, like a soldier from the security force. How can I get in touch with someone like that? I'm guessing that's me, right? We went to... Alright, maybe there's something here, maybe? Special camera to capture images. What the hell's going on? Anyways, how did I got into the inbox? I'm pretty exhausted. What time is it? 5:40. A lot of time has gone by. Yeah, what do I do? I guess we look out the window, maybe? Gotta clean this window more often, yeah. It'll work out, Erica, I guess. If I use her, then if need be, I can always use her as a shield too. Yes? Hi, it's me. It's Morishima. I got a favor to ask. I'm looking into the Kamui case, like personally. And I was hoping you might have something interesting. Anything is fine. I just need something to help book hold my report. Hey, are you even listening? Hey! Damn, she actually hung up. Fuck, the bitch hung up on me. Damn, good job. Red, any ideas? What the hell? Asleep? Anything else? Back to the memo. To ask Erica for help, that was a great idea for me. I mean, it's actually a shitty idea, but it's the only choice I have for now. I need to keep in mind that's how fucked up the situation is. He still works at the news agency. It would be nice if I could use some of that info. You just need to put the moves on Erica. Put the moves on her. She'll cry if she heard me. Just nothing. Seems to lead anywhere. The hell am I gonna do? What the fuck? So it was just doomed, destined to be doomed there. Oh, but I hear a doorbell though. Somebody's... Alright, shut up. Enough. Oh, I'm asleep. Damn, this is my ceiling. I know, please. For reals. Just get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? Seriously? Oh, we're just taking a smoke? In bed? Alright. Okay. Someone at the door? Didn't do shit. What the fuck? Alright, any more? What we got? Whoa. Good lordy. Alright, thanks for the... What the fuck is this? Thanks for the nice morning coffee. Is that what you thought I'd say? You're same as always. Only thinking about yourself. Do you really understand what you're doing? Call me up and talk to me like that? You think I'm some cheap woman, right? I don't find that funny. Your phone calls are a nuisance. Well, that's great, ain't it? 24 wards. She still does it, apparently. Okay, let's see. The 24 wards heinous crimes unit is in charge. The Kamui's case. The HC unit, the group of specialists in violent and disturbing cases, is different from the more central related departments. Alright, central is just it's just a force, right? That's always have mass media reporters hanging around in it. In that, it wouldn't be impossible to take advantage of cracks in their armor. If you're gonna talk to them, you should probably talk to some detective named Kusabi. He's an old school, scary looking and self-made. I've met him before, but he's rather a talkative old man. He's a rather talkative old man. But with regards to crucial and sensitive information, he definitely won't leak anything. 9% of the stuff about Kamui that's going around in the media is either just rumor, or pure fancy. Since big news agencies like mine, newspapers and TV news departments are getting all frantic about it, a lot of facts should come to light soon. So if you're planning on just writing up a fabricated story, you're just going to end up screwing yourself over in the end. Also, I've no idea why you're sticking your nose into this stuff, and I don't care. I will tell you that I'm not helping you for your sake, but out of my own curiosity. I've decided to let you show me what you've got, whatever sort of media you're writing for. It's been 3 years since you've gotten involved with anything journalistic as a police reporter. To be honest, I've been reading the articles you've been writing for a while now. I mean, I've just been reading them because that was what I was handed at the hair salon, but still. Some actor brought some female colleague student to a hotel and tied her up and did whatever. Sure, that's a big thing too. By the way, is your official title still police reporter? Weird. Okay, what the hell's going on? What's this one? What's DNN? Emergency preparation undertaken for missing Kamui. Right, sorry, just had a yawn. It was discovered that this past March 27th, the military force of Country A and Country B almost enacted joint military operations. The Plan 502799 plan is a scenario created for the purpose of working out what to do in case of actual or threatened invasion by Country C. The decision to enact the plan was decided. Is that what it said? Upon the publication comments by Country C, admitting to crossing over international borders. Alright, the suspect. Alright, emergency preparation taken for missing Kamui. The suspect in the Kamui case, Kamui Irahara, is still at large. With regards to this, Chief Cabinet Secretary Kitajima made a strange announcement commenting that we are undertaking the necessary emergency preparations. The population has nothing to fear or worry about. However, nothing has yet to be revealed regarding Kamui's whereabouts or the current status of the investigation. Chief Cabinet. A file named Dream 1999 exe is a virus. Please delete the file without opening it. It's a virus, but it will not affect your computer if you do not open the file. After infection, each time the user sends a new mail, Dream1999.exe will be automatically attached, and it will continue to spread. Do I have it? I don't even know. Today's word. Oh, the wolf knows what the ill beast thinks. A bad person can easily find and identify another bad person. Alright. Alright, let me just move my mic a bit. Whoop. Sorry. Go back. Well, now. Do I just go back on the computer? What do I do? Inbox? Nothing. Anything out the window? Alright. Telephone? It wasn't the phone, was it? Oh, what the fuck do I do? I'm just stuck here. Like, with nothing to do. Right? Kusabi, huh? Weird ass name. You hungry? You want some shrimp? Some of that white leg shrimp you like? Sorry, but wait just a little longer. Hey, see you now, huh? I need my own business cards. Here we go. Alright. Cup noodle right there. Grab my old news agency business cards and head to the HC unit and met a detective named Kusabi. The old man reminds me of a truck driver. Alright, so he's talking. He's here. He's at the office 24. Alright. A detective Kusabi still hasn't shown up. It's been 30 fucking minutes already. Am I getting stood up? Hey, are you the guy I'm supposed to meet? I could tell by his eyes that from the get-go he had his doubts about me and was on the defense. But hey, it's a detective's job to doubt. And apparently they're right. Tried heading into the main topic directly, but this guy dodged it. Man, he parried that shit. Anything at all is fine. Even just something small. Got no idea. Even if I did, I wouldn't tell you shit anyway. That's rough. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you frankly, but what exactly is Kamui's deal? Well, if I knew, I wouldn't be in a place like this right now. I see. Kusabi, you're a veteran detective. You've probably got 1 or 2 reporters with whom you're familiar. But you know, how about switching things up once in a while? Trying to get into my pants or something? Nice. I can tell how passionate you are. Okay then. So what the fuck is your deal then? That stuff about the news agency, that was bullshit, right? Why do you think so? Because you look pretty fucked up. Look in the goddamn mirror. Close enough. I'm just a freelance writer. To be honest, I'm pretty down on my luck. Which is why I'm after info on Kamui. I wonder. You know, I don't dislike old school type detectives like yourself. Bullshit. Well, anyway. If you think of anything, please call me anytime. Don't hesitate. Don't bother leaving your card, buddy. As he throws it in the trash can. This is the part of sales, you know. I'll be back. So I ended up being made to sit around wasting time with Kusabi. But this old guy should prove useful. More of a premonition than a hunch. But he'll be worth hanging on to. Next time I'll bring him some donuts or something as a gift. A nice little present for the hard-working dicks in the HC unit. Yeah, especially for Big Dick. Probably loves his donuts. Where are we at? Isn't this my apartment? Oh no, just a random, this is his apartment. Alright, we're sending from Tokyo to Inohana, doing it to death. So this is his boss, right? Went to the HC unit. Apparently nobody knows anything about Kamui. Of course, that's bullshit though. We did come to an understanding. I should be able to visit again. Anyway, that's how it's going. Got any directions? I'm like dying here, sorry. Anyways, this should be enough for today. This job is more complicated than I thought. The troubles, man. But the conditions aren't bad. Well, if they're gonna pay me that much money, I gotta try my best not to piss that guy off. If I, you know, if I was in this position, for sure I'm fucked it. But apparently the money's good, whatever he's getting from this guy. Maybe he's barely scraping by. Alright, anything in the box? Alright. Let's see. Alright, here we go, hold on. I'm yawning like this. It's always when I record I yawn. Maybe because it's when I'm talking. Someone saw Kamui at Uehara. Meet with him. Preparations for coverage has already been made. 4 PM on April 9th, 24 was Hachisuka-cho, Block 2, cafe called Prussian. Your contact name is Kaiji Enzawa. You'll be holding a job hunting paper, Prussia. I'll just call it Prussia. Witness reporting? Or Prussia. This is Daedalus. Understood. Is that how you say it, man? What was the other word? Daedalus sounds familiar. It's... Alright, understood. We'll follow directions. The client is as impatient as always, I say. Daedalus. Daedalus sounds familiar. Daedalus. I don't even remember. Best swimmers are oftenest drowned. Oh, that's a weird saying. Even those most in their element can sometimes be swept away. That's true. Hachisuka-cho. Okay, got it. Whoa, he's on it. Oh yeah, he's got a car. I forgot. In the car. Daedalus. Daedalus sounds familiar. Daedalus sounds like a person's name. Well, like not a person's name. I got Caduceus. From Caduceus. That's the hospital. That's a hospital term. Right. Alright, 4:11 PM. I was a bit late, but the guy holding the job hunting paper still hadn't shown. I ordered coffee and looked around. Prussian. The place wasn't clean like most coffee shops. This feels more like a bar. It wasn't bad. Alright, I desperately tried to hold back the impulse to have a drink. As I was chain smoking, the guy finally showed up. He was holding the job hunting paper. He was out of breath and looking at his eyes. As he looked around the shop. Somehow didn't look Japanese. Really looked Japanese. No, that's not it. For an instant, he seemed to look down on everyone in the place with a really peculiar expression. He definitely didn't look like a trustworthy dude. That's the impression I got. Enzo was sat in the seat in front of me. His earlier expression had disappeared, with an attitude that made it seem as though he was born with it. He ordered a coffee in a really respectful and almost self-deprecating way. He looked like your normal run-of-the-mill businessman in his 50s. It seemed so regular that I was sort of taken back. I totally thought he was unemployed. He said something about still being on the clock, so he only had about 20 minutes to spare for me. It was totally fine for me though. The geezer wiped away his sweat with a hand towel. We started talking. You know, I saw Kamui. Where? This very neighborhood. You know the Babylon shopping center, right? Right next to there. Oh, about 5 days ago, maybe. What day is this? I don't even remember. April. I think it's April the... No. But is this April the 1st we're in? No, it says April 11th. It says about 5 days ago. When was the... I don't remember Babylon. The Babylon date. He was walking. That's a real scoop. That's right, it's a scoop. I spoke to the police as well. How did Kamui look? He was by himself. He was just walking along normally. It was the middle of the night. I was working late that day and tried to get a taxi. What kind of guy was Kamui? That's what I want to know. Like how he looked? He was like a new moon. He looked like the moon. It was a weird simile. But that's how he looked to me. Alright, hold on. Alright, just adjusting myself. Alright, look to me. That's how it looked to me. And don't get it. You don't get it? What is Kamui to you? Kamui possessed terrible creative power. Did you think so? Without creative power, he's able to distort everyday things. Did you know that? Most people know as geniuses are the same. The creative power of a genius holds the power of, to encroach upon reality. And so, to me, the crimes he commits are the type of creative work. Oh, even his murders. What's wrong with this guy? What? Are you saying Kamui's an artist? He's just a criminal. What, are you one of his believers or something? Well, actually, I really don't like that way of putting it. Well, I wouldn't say he's the one that's been brainwashed, right? You know, those guys who just says Kamui's name. You know, you're pretty rude. Why the fuck would you believe in Kamui? Huh. I just wanted to tell you what Kamui's like as is. In the end, I sort of doubt whether Enzo will actually saw Kamui. The arsehole is just walking around freely. The world we live in. All these people who are somehow fucked up. Men. Women. Girls. Boys. All over the place. Fuck Kamui's believers. Anyways, I might as well go check out Babylon. But it's almost out of food anyway. April 10th. Alright, so I went to the Babylon, back to the apartment, right? Tokyo's room. Just lying in bed. Is that my bed? I actually haven't seen my bed, what it looks like. Oh, I don't even have a bed, it's my damn couch. That's a feels bad, man. You don't even own a bed, man. That's fucked. Alright, what we got? Inbox. Daily Mail. Death is the great leveler. One station. In life doesn't matter. All people are simply dead when they die. I'm trying to like not burp as well. I'm dying. This is a real struggle for me. I'm yawning, I'm burping. Classic. The Woman Out of Babylon, a world yellow like puss. Alright, this is the memoirs. The memos, I mean. The memoirs. This headache just won't go away. Hey, don't worry, man. Just get that paracetamol on. Or ibuprofen. I've never taken ibuprofen before, actually. Only paracetamol. I don't know what the you know, how potent it is. I can still hear that voice. It won't go away. Something was wrong. Something was wrong with me. A woman died and then Kamui. I don't know. Go away. What the fuck's going on here? Maybe I should have done my best. Well, Blue Delia? Oh no. Bar Jackhammer. It just went out. Alright, it's 9. Sir, you don't look like you got dumped by your girlfriend or something, huh? If in fact that is the case, there's a bit of advice that we always give at times like this. I don't want to hear it. Oh, come on now. What? First you buy a knife. Cheap one will do. One that fits well into the palm of your hands is best. Then you buy some wood. Wood? Yeah. You just get a random piece from a lumber dealer. Size doesn't really matter. About the size of a brick probably works best. Then you will away at the wood with the knife. With what? Will calm you down. This will calm you down more than anything. It's something that people around the world have been doing for a long time. The Indians did it. It was when monks would carve statues of Buddha. You know those carved wood, and what? Antitas? On what? Is that a word? On people's mantle? Should I search it? Alright. The ones the Eskimos made. That same thing. Humans may have begun using tools because of this. Right, I'm gonna search up Antitas. Anteaters. Fuck. It's an anteater, god damn it. Was that it? Did I just really... It's like apron, a prone. A prone. God damn it, I should have... Anteaters, god damn it, Jeff. Making something out of clay were likely the first way in which humans utilize their creative power. And so, of course, you can make some clay into a doll or ball or a pod or something too. A little golem or whatever. And so, when God was feeling a bit down, maybe he decided to cheer himself up and got some clay and created people. God damn it. Damn anteaters. That's my theory at least. Alright, anyways. Let's go on ahead and try making some sort of tool, anything at all. If you own two hands. So I should try making something with my own hands, huh? That's some laughable shit, man. A proned. Apron. God damn it. The damn...